How's it going, guys? That's right. Your old pal, the Credit Crusader, is back. And in today's video, I'm going to be going back to my roots. Everybody's favorite topic of conversation, credit profile numbers. Otherwise known as CPN numbers. Now, before I get into any of the information that I'm going to be talking about, I need to let you guys know something, and that's this video is for entertainment/education purposes only. None of it is a call to action. If you attempt some of the things that I'm talking about in this video, you could end up being cellmates with P. Diddy having baby oil parties in federal prison. No joke. Do not commit fraud with anything you hear from me. This is not what this is meant for. This is just for fun. Now, if you're here for the fun, you're going to enjoy, because I'm going to be letting you guys know some of the things I've been seeing idiots out there do when it comes to all this stuff. First thing I've been seeing people do is they're making a ton of credit profile numbers or selling them, and they're not even making sure that there's credit monitoring with them. They're just, I guess, selling people what? A number, a birth date, a name, and a social security number. They're just selling all that shit without even making sure there's credit monitoring on it. And when those people, I guess, go to try to get things, like put trade lines on it, there's no place for the freaking files to go. There's no place for those trade lines to go because there is no file at the Bureau. Now, just so you guys know, when you were a kid, when you were 18, when you first applied for something, that is what caused the first hit or first set of information sent to the Bureau. That's what caused that. Now, when that happened, if you got approved, then when your primary account opened, that normally reports to all three. All that information was then sent to all three bureaus, and your credit profile was then tri-merged. That's what that means. Tri-merge means that you have three files on three bureaus with all the same information. Because here's the deal. All three credit bureaus, they're not the same company. They're not talking to each other. They're all different. So in order for your stuff to be consistent on all three, to have an actual credit profile, you got to have the same information on all three. Because sometimes this does happen. There'll be someone who has a credit profile with TransUnion and not Equifax because they don't have a tri-merge file. So it's very important that that's something that you do if you're trying to establish a credit profile. And what people are doing is, I guess, they're just going in and shitting out numbers like crazy, the least amount of work possible, and they're not even checking to see if they can get credit monitoring. Now, if there's no credit monitoring, I think that's a pretty good sign that there's something wrong. Another thing that I've noticed and people are doing is, as far as a phone number is concerned, they're using some bullshit voice over IP. Like, okay, you think a bank is going to want to lend to somebody who doesn't have an actual phone number? No. So, that's complete lazy because they want some free Google Voice. That's not something that's going to work. It's like, you got to do things the right way in order to have this all work nice and smooth. You're going to run into a bunch of hiccups if you try to cut corners, and that's what people are doing. Some people are straight up idiots. From the shit I've been seeing. Like, they'll go in and they'll try to make a profile, and they'll use the same information. The profile will merge. And then it's like, they wanted to make it somebody else's problem. It's like, no, idiot, that's you, dude. If someone's trying to make a credit profile and keep it separate to not merge, you can't use the same address, you can't use the same phone number. So yeah, you got to get two phone numbers. Yeah, you got to get two addresses. And it's like a lot of people, I guess, they don't have access to another address. It's like, okay, well, this isn't like, going to be easy. The systems have been put in place to make sure this doesn't happen. If that makes sense, like the systems that are currently put in place, they're doing that because they don't want multiple files with the same person. They want them all to merge and be the same because that's what it is. That's who you are. You're only one person. They don't want you having two credit profiles. All right. So it's like, let's just think realistically, think logically. And another thing, it's like when people go to add a hard inquiry to try to tri-merge, these idiots out there that are selling CPNs, they're just going in and they keep applying from the same computer. It's like, dude, what the hell do you think you're doing? Like, they're going to look at that and be like, okay, well, let's see. We've got 10 applications from social security numbers that are one digit off. Maybe we're not going to put that through, which they don't. So then the people think that the hard inquiry has been sent to the bureaus and open the file, which it hasn't. And then they go and they sell that to some unsuspecting customer who thinks they have a credit profile, which they don't. And then they go and try to do things with it, which they won't be able to. And then it's just like they want to blame the people like the trade line company who's like the trade line, if they try to add a trade line, there's no place for the damn thing to go. Or worse, the file merged because the person gave the wrong information, and now the trade line's reporting on the guy's real credit. So, well, it's not on my pro. It's like, yeah, it's on your real credit, idiot. Because the file it just goes by the data points, and if the data points are similar, the bureaus will be like, all right, which one is it? Okay, well, this file's bigger. All right, so we'll send it over there. So it's like, there's too many people out there that are trying to do this shit, that don't know what they're doing, that think they're experts when they're not. And it's like, and the laziness, it's like, it's unbelievable. It's like, if you're going to spend like upwards of $300 on a trade line, I would think that you'd want to make sure that you could actually get credit monitoring on all three bureaus, so you could actually, in fact, see if the line posted or not. Not go to like the trade line company and make it their fault. Oh, well, I can't get credit monitoring. Well, it's like, that's not the trade line company's fault. That's their fault. You know what I mean? It's like, maybe there's something wrong with your file. I don't know. Call me crazy. Call me nuts. But I would think that would be an alarm that maybe there's something wrong with that. And another thing I want to talk about right now, while I got you guys here, is this. There are individuals out there that are being super idiots as far as trying to sell CPNs with fake documents. That is, you are asking to go to jail by doing that. Like, it's like they got brochures out there that are like, oh yeah, here, we'll get you your credit profile number, your fake documents, your pay stubs, all in one package. It's like, all right, well, why don't you have cocaine on the side as far as, an add-on to your package? I mean, it's like, that's like totally illegal. You can't sell fake documents like it's just like you're selling a damn lemonade at a lemonade stand. I mean, come on, like these people, maybe they just don't think that anything's going to happen to them. I personally, it blows me away that anybody would actually openly promote doing an illegal activity. That's just something that maybe people like jail. Maybe they want to go to jail. I think maybe that's what it is. Some people out there, they want to go to jail. They want to have that experience in their life. Me personally, I that's not something I'm interested in. So, I mean, I definitely would stay away from dealing with anybody like that, and also definitely trying to start a business like that. I mean, you're asking for trouble. I mean, because things are happening out there, and I'm seeing it. People are going down. People get caught. British Williams, I think she got like 15 years or something. I mean, like that was, or maybe it was 4. I don't know, but 4 years, 15 years. I mean, that's time she's gonna have to do, because she messed around with all this stuff. People do get caught. They're not stupid, and you guys shouldn't be either. So I just thought I'd let you guys know that. I thought I'd let you guys, just honestly, all joking aside, all kidding aside, if you guys mess with this stuff in the wrong ways, you could end up getting into big trouble. And I mean, honestly, it could ruin your life. I'm just saying that right now. Like, seriously, it could ruin your life if you get caught up in all this stuff. Because, there's some people out there that are total idiots that are, I got to say this. There's some people out there that get credit profile numbers, run them up. They know how to build them, run them up, get the credit all high, and then just don't pay the bill, and then just like throw the card in a ditch somewhere. And then they think that, okay, well, we're all right. It's like free money. It's not free money. I'm going to tell you right now. And the more people do that, the more attention is going to be brought to, where the location is, because let's face it, you're going to be driving all over the freaking country with different addresses. They're going to start connecting dots. And when that shit adds up, because most people do it, they get away with it. And they're like, oh, great, I can do it again. It's like, the more they do it, the more shit is going to add up against them. Every single one of those cards that person got, that's a count as far as fraud. And it's like there's years attached to that. Your sentence is attached to each count. So it's like, it blows me away that anybody would take that risk to charge up a card $10,000 and then just not pay the bill and just act like, okay, yeah, whatever, it's not connected to me, and then just move on. No. Again, some people get away with it, but people also get caught from time to time. You want that to be you? I couldn't sleep at night. If I was doing that, I could not sleep at night. I'd be worried that my freaking door would be getting kicked in at any second. I would be like freaked out. So I just want to let you guys know, if that's something you're planning on doing, don't do it. Really, it's not worth it. You'll be so sorry you did. That's honest to God truth. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe. Crusader out.